here we see the consequences of multiculturalism, and it's this emotion, this anger, this frustration towards each other. Let's see what the cause was.
The only difference is we don't look away. The suffering is born on the back of only one. It's what makes it a sacred honor. It's why I choose our way.
First chance I get, I'm reporting this to Starfleet.
And what? We're not a Federation world. You have no jurisdiction.
So there's two things here. One is that she has her own culture and Pike has his own culture, and they're separate. They're separate. And if we really want to have different cultures, and we want to, which we should, we shouldn't try to like monoculture and everyone absorb you in and delete your histories and delete who you are. We should allow different people to be different people. And if we really want to take on board that their lives are just as equal as ours, just as good, but they live a different way, then this is the consequence. This is the consequence. We're going to have situations where we look at somebody else's culture and we're like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But if we let them have their own cultures and their own way of life and how they see the world and how they think life should be lived, then things like this are going to happen.
I think this is especially true because they're not in the Federation. So the Federation
That's the second point. Exactly.
Yeah, they're outside the Federation, and so they have to live with peace with their neighbors as much as possible, which means they're not held to the ideals of the Federation. So we have to be permissive of whatever their culture allows, even if we disagree.
And the Federation, they're bigger, they're stronger. They could absolutely just come in and just kill all these people. Just wipe them off. I don't like how you live. You're done. Just toast. Just vaporize you. But the Federation's ideals are of peace, of tolerance, and acceptance. And so the result is you're going to find some cultures that you're like, I don't like what you're doing, but I have to let you be.
Yeah, so how does that fit into the ideals of Starfleet and the Federation, where they're like, we're open, we're going to multicultural, let every planet come in and be one of equals.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they have some principles about how a planet gets into the Federation, what principles they need to adhere to.
Yeah.
And some things are just not going to fly.
That's right.
You know?
Right. Like it was in the earlier episode, they said that in order for a culture to be taken into the Federation, you need to have resolved your internal conflicts first. We want to deal with you as one people. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think the first or second episode, the warp drive was found too soon. It was used as a weapon, right? And so the Federation is saying there's some minimum level of behavior that should be done. There's some type of culture that should have.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not allowed in our group. Right?
And it is a supremacist ideology on the Federation in that, like, we have a set of principles that we would adhere to, and you can't come in if you don't adhere to them. And the principles the Federation chose, they must believe are superior to the ones they didn't choose. Therefore, it is kind of a supremacist argument.
It's not even kind of. It's right. It's not kind of. It is a supremacist argument. It's an argument of we understand life and how it should be lived. These things that we think are bad, and they should not be done. Doesn't matter who you are. You can't be inside our group if you do those things.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't have that supremacist viewpoint and we really treat people like equals, well, and we're like accepting and tolerant of their lifestyles, we're going to encounter these things where they do something that we think is immoral.
That's
I
right.
don't know what to deal with it.
Gosh, from like the Klingon perspective, for example, we keep trying to like any planets on their periphery, we're like, come into the Federation, come in, we're tolerant, come in. And it's like eating away at the Klingon Empire and eating away at the Romulan Empire. Like, stop with your ideology coming at me. Like, stop trying to eat us. Like, stop.
Let me live my own life with my own way that I like with my people. Let me live. What are you doing?
We're like, we're so tolerant. Come in. We're going to eat you.
But when you're so tolerant, we want you to live our way.
Right. Live our way. And we'll start taking your empire apart. But live our way.
Is that tolerant?
Is that tolerant?
I don't know if it is.
Or is that just an ideology spreading?
I guess it is at the end of the day because Starfleet could just wipe them off the planet, or wipe them off the space. Okay. Another issue. So Allura is like, this is our lifestyle. This is how we are. We sacrifice his children, and you can't judge us. But why are they doing this? So she says that without the sacrifice of the child, without the sacrifice of the first servant, their planet is covered in lava and acid, and all the floating cities would collapse to the ground and burn. just move. just move. Like, you have spaceships. You can go to a different planet that doesn't have all this lava stuff. Just leave.
And you get rid of this moral conundrum by like moving. You've proven that you can live on a hostile environment. There's probably a hostile, much less hostile environment within the solar system you're in. Go there.
Just leave. Just leave. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Then you could join the Federation or not join the Federation, but you don't have to deal with this moral problem in your own culture.
That's right.
Weird.
You don't have to join the Federation, but you get rid of that stain.
This anger, frustration stuff could be it was an avoidable problem. What are you guys doing? That would be the cleanest solution, and we've solved it for this planet. But for now, that's the end of the episode.
That's the end of the episode. See you guys next time for episode 7.